Hi, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to my podcast, Smashing Through with Rebecca.x. I am so excited you're here on this episode. Topics include life, business, mindset, full of kick-ass content and high energy. Enjoy the podcast, and remember, you too can smash through and keep going always. Important turning points in your life can catapult you into a world and a realm that you're not even privy to or that you've never visited before. And so you have to really take into account your own feelings and emotions and thoughts, because adjustments will be required for you to change course, for you to evaluate, for you to have a look at the recent events or situations that you are experiencing or have experienced in order to stay balanced in your life, your business, your work, your relationships and everything, because those significant days and those important points in your life aren't just going to pass you by. They are actually going to change you. You are going to think differently. You're going to react and respond differently. Inside yourself, your mindset, your head, your heart, everything is all going to change. You may have to forgive, you may have to, apologize, you may have doors slammed in your face, some new windows may open for you, but it is all about what fills you up over the years, what important turning points in your life have changed the path and journey that you're on. Maybe you got divorced, maybe someone passed away, maybe you lost your business, whatever situation that you have experienced or you're thinking about, you've got to be honest with yourself about the emotions and the feelings and everything that you are going through. Don't box them up. Don't put a lid on them like Pandora. Do not leave it there, because there's something new and exciting around the corner, but you can't see it right now because you're in the moment, you're in the eye of the storm, and changes and adjustments are always required in order for you to get to where you want to be, to where you're going and everything, and conclusions are coming. Sometimes you don't get closure on certain things, but that is something that you need to do within yourself, not necessarily wait until the person has done that. So what you're experiencing right now is something that you need to go through and to live through and to experience in order to get bigger, better, bolder, wiser, stronger, so that you can learn the lessons, you can be a voice for yourself, you can be easy on yourself, you may need to nourish and nurture yourself more, but allowing things to unfold and then releasing and letting them go and healing from them is paramount in order for you to then move forward much more positively and know that, okay, significant days are going to be ahead. That's okay, certain dates within the calendar year, shall we say. But it's time for me to get back on track. It's time for me to embrace my life. It's time for me to actually be okay. And it's okay to be okay. And it's also okay to not be okay as well, in order to allow yourself those moments so that you can let the events unfold. Know that you can't control people, places, things, all of that stuff. You can only control your thoughts and emotions at the time and your responses. And also to know that, you need to really step into the better version of yourself, the version of yourself that's becoming, and really know that you can catch the light, shine a light on what needs to be worked on, go out of the dark, and really know that your mindset is key in order to move forward with things. You can go into your breath work, you can go into meditation, you can go into journaling, prayer. You can actually look at what adjustments and changes need to happen in order for you and to you to feel good, to feel better, in order to ride the wave of life to come through the other side, because some things can be really upsetting, okay? But the important turning points in your life are there for you. They are uniquely for you. And say, for example, everything is different for everybody because we're all uniquely made, right? So what I mean by that is you may have experienced a parent passing away and you have siblings. Every single one of you will be experiencing it different because you had a different relationship with that person. If you did in fact indeed have a relationship with that person. So you'll be experiencing it differently. So what you're experiencing won't be the same as your sibling, but you've got to respect it where they're at and what they're going through because it's not the same as you. Okay, turning points in your life they can make or break you. And it's in those moments that you must identify what you're feeling, what your thoughts are, what your feelings and thoughts are moving forward. So where you are right now in the present moment, what you want it to be, and then bridging the gap in between and taking action, stepping into the masculine energy of taking action on, okay, I'm feeling this and thinking this. I need to go here. How am I going to get there? You know, it's a bit like a journey, isn't it? Are you going to go in the car? Are you going to go on the train? Are you going to go on a plane? How are you going to get there? You know, there's many other different ways as well. Are you going to walk, cycle, skateboard, roller skate, you know, run? What are you going to do? Crawl, whatever you need to do. But you need to identify, okay, I'm here. I want to go to here. How am I going to get there? And giving yourself the grace period to actually be in the moment of the transition of your life that you're going through. You know, my podcast, which is number 222, which is the beauty of transition, is really powerful for you together with this one. So what I would definitely recommend is listen to both of them and then let me know your thoughts and your feelings and emotions. You know, you can message me on Instagram, it's Rebecca.x187, or you can go on my website, which is Rebecca.x.biz.com. I'll put the links in the show notes. But knowing that we all have important turning points in our life and we're all experiencing things differently, okay, and having respect for the other person in those moments as well, and knowing that you don't know what goes on behind closed doors, you don't know what other people are thinking or going through, and just having that respect level of allowing that other human to go through what they're going through, but also just being there to listen, obviously, if they want to talk to you, but also knowing that those important turning points in your life can actually catapult you into the best version of yourself and the person you're supposed to be, and also making you a better version of you. So not everything works out the way it's planned, but you've got to be flexible in those moments of knowing no matter what shows up, no matter what you go through, you're going to be okay in the end, and it's all going to work out the way it's supposed to. And just focus on, this is what I want, this is the vibration I need to be on, this is the frequency I need to be on. How can I change my energy? How can I change my frequency, my thought process? How can I change my feelings and emotions? And really step into and embrace that, because that is going to help you through. Get your people, your inner circle. And some people in the inner circle will be removed over the years because of certain things they've said and done. Whether they identify that or not, that's up to them. But, you know, really choose and get a really, really close inner circle and watch. Because, as I said, people will remove themselves, or you'll remove them yourself. And you can always build a new table. And the thing is that you're going to want to kind of share with them what is going on, because you respect them and you want their point of view, and maybe they can help to support you in those moments. But also know that you are never alone. You are never alone. Whether you believe in a source higher than yourself, whether it's God, whether it's angels, whether it's universe, whatever it is for you, always know that the bigger picture and the rest of the journey and the rest of your story hasn't been written yet. Or it may have been written, but you're not walking through it yet. You're the star of your own movie. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, you're at the beginning of the movie or even in the middle. We've still got all the rest to go, you know. So also embrace that as well. So when you are going through these important turning points in your life, know that you're exactly where you're meant to be in that moment. Don't try and fast track. Give yourself some self-respect, and also a grace period of nurturing and nourishing, and just sit in the feelings and emotions. Allow yourself to feel them. Don't kind of try and cover them up or do anything, because they'll resurface at a later date. And know that you are strong, you are powerful, you are incredible, and you can do this.